Welcome to Salt Lake City.
Now here's Giddey.
Josh, welcome to NBA 2K TV.
Congratulations on being here in Utah.
What's exciting, being at NBA All-Star Weekend for the Rising Star game. I hope this ups my 2K rating. In 2K, you need to be able to, shoot the ball or dunk the ball, and my guy, that's not really his forte. So,
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not great in 2K for me.
We'll have to at Ryan.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. MP's got the first 3 points tonight for Memphis. Williamson, the pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ingram. Shoots the 3. No good. Shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And here's McCollum. After Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Ingram finds Williamson. Now Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Jones against MP. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Ingram after the basket by Jaren Jackson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Houston.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
From 12 feet out. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Inside, here's MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. MP's got 5. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different. They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Adams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. A 3 from MP. Traps in the tray. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jones kicks to McCollum. Williamson trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis leading by 6. On the wing, MP. From downtown. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Ingram outside. Valanciunas passes to Jones. Here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
MP makes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
McCollum up top, guarded by Morant. Goes back up. And McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got his second basket.
And even when McCollum is inside and well covered, he's a threat. This is a guy that is always in attack mode.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, thanks. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Marshall comes in for Williamson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Bain in for Dylan Brooks. McCollum kicks to Jones. A fader. Marshall can't hit.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Outside Jackson, back to MP. From past the arc, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Passes it to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. And the Pelicans miss again.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Bain passes to MP.
In the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside, Jones. McCollum against Morant. Here's Nance. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself. Knows his strengths on offense and plays to them.
Morant passes to MP. 1:16 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Memphis. To the middle, it's stolen by Nance. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Williams. MP is out there with John Morant, and it's Tillman in at the center position. And the pass to McCollum, launches it. That ball, great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP outside, pass to Aldama. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
McCollum outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Wide open look, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it. Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Back to McCollum. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. McCollum outside for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. MP looking around. Here's Aldama. Buries it down low. Aldama's got 9.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Nance. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Good on the triple. McCollum's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Pelicans.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
MP, no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Nance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New Orleans making some changes here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Marshall. Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Williams. Now, here's MP. 16 points for him. Second chance effort, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Ingram passes to McCollum. Jones against MP. Jones in the post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Baines checked in for Memphis. MP outside. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And so it's Memphis. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
Number 11.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And Morant gets it to go.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Loads it up for Williamson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brooks dishes to MP. Brooks kicks to MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. Ingram with it. And the rejection by Jackson.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Passes it to Jones. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. It's Ingram on the wing. Jackson against Williamson. Here's Alvarado. No points in the game yet for him.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now, here's MP. 15-point game. Back to Adams. And stolen by Williamson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. MP passes to Jackson. MP outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
It's Ingram on the wing. Brooks covering. Nice D from Brooks. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. There's the pass to Adams. It's intercepted. here's Alvarado. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to Ingram. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Adams.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
MP passes to Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A massive energy force. Adams has about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And he can't get the first one.
Substitution on the court.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Adams finds MP. Back to Adams. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted by
Adams has got 9 points here in the second half. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Ja Morant, he's out there with MP. And it's Brooks at the small forward.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
MP passes to Adams. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside, Jones. Cullen passes to Ingram. And here is Williamson, guarded by Jackson. Williamson kicks to Ingram. 6 to shoot. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant passes to MP. Launches a 3. Trains the 3-pointer. MP's got 19 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
MP, that's for 2. Here's Adams, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Adams has got 9 points in the quarter.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Ingram right side. Over Brooks. And that one's good. Ingram.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Jones against MP. Pass to Jackson. Back to MP. Unloads from 13. And Adams kicks to MP. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. Adams. And at last they get one to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Outside, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, that's something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now here's Brooks. MP outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Ingram trying to get open. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
and they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
MP kicks to Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jones against MP. Outside Jackson. Out to the wing. Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
The first one falls. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, the weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Congratulations on the win. But how do you make it look so easy at such a young age?
Thanks, Nate. I mean, it's definitely not easy. You know, I try to bring that intensity and that aggression on a nightly basis. You know, I'm not always going to shoot like I did tonight, but I can definitely bring that energy and let the chips fall where they may.
Wait. But hold up. You was on fire tonight, dropping threes from the suburbs. Come on now. Give us a little more than this, oh, shucks, routine, man.
Nate, man, you're killing me, man. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I try to get in the gym 3 times a day to get some shots up. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been working on my outside shot nonstop, on my form and, you know, my fundamentals overall. You know, things is just, I guess, starting to click, you know?
Mm-hmm. It sure looks like it. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.